Woo. Showing the cleavage. Don't want to do that, but might not have much choice. It is just there. Yes. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:38. I know I was supposed to go down to that flower show. Did not make it. Other things sort of came up around the house. And the fact of taking a bus was not really not really my thing. I wasn't going to go take a bus today. I was not I wasn't feeling it to sit in a hot sticky bus or an LRT. I know what a bougie girl I am. Don't want to take the bus. Ooh, you know. But that's the way it is. There's a beautiful flower show and artesian market going on at the Low Heat House today from 10 till 2 or 3. I was going to go down because I thought it would be a great idea to do a little ghost walk. I wasn't going to, the most people would have to pay is to buy me something to drink. That would be it. Buy me something to drink, baby. Whoa, okay. Uh, Hold on. I'm trying to go live, but then it just went really close on. Um, let's see. What should we say? Don't let anybody take your soul desire away. Yes, that's what I'm going to talk about today. Is people taking away your soul desire, and what that soul desire is for you. And there's a lot that is happening out in the world today that is really crazy, and it's very unexpected. And yes, there's a lot of war talk in the war and things that Trump came out about China and the whole bit. Yes, he did. The whole thing about Canada and what our prime minister is doing and hiring some American Democrat to help him deal with the United States instead of having his own caucus or his own people who were elected to do that. And it feels like a mess. It really feels like a mess. Yet then I'm looking at these outer planets. I'm like, fuck, they've never been like this before. This is like positive, forward moving action, forward moving action. And you're going to have a lot of people that don't like what you do, don't like what you say, don't like, you know, pulling you into the chaos, pulling you into the craziness, or they think what you're the letters from Mama G. Well, that's a silly idea. Why would you want to do that? Why would someone want to read just a letter you probably wrote on chat? Well, no, I'm not writing it on chat. I am actually writing it. It will be on a doc that I'm going to print off with some really cute backing that I've gotten, that I've printed out. So or the stickers, like, yeah, I'm creating cool stickers. Those stickers are things that I've either seen or I've put together, and then I put it into an AI. Definitely I did. And I created these stickers. They're my stickers. I created them. I had the idea. I put the energies, I put the colors, the textures, everything into them to create them. I love it. I love it. It is, it's very similar to like somebody who does graphic designing. Graphic designing is done on Adobe or one of the other designing little app thingies that they use, and how they create it and what they bring in. And I just love that. Same with I love the fool card I made. I was going to use a certain fool card, but it was too dark. I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. So I redesigned it, and I designed a full card that has that vibe that I'm going for my August theme, easy as Sunday morning. The fool is the innocent, the newness, the new beginnings, the trusting of your intuition. That's what the fool card is. And that's what I feel this August energy is. And as we're heading into the last of Cancer season, hallelujah, and entering into Leo season and bringing in that desire, that energy, that vibration of creating, of wanting to create. Now, a lot of people don't know what they want to create or what they want to do. I would say just start doodling. Just start writing down your dreams, write down the things that you want to do, where you want to be. Like, put some music on, move to the music, put on a different type of music. Don't listen to the same genre that you always listen to. I challenge you to do that. I mean, you might not like, well, I don't like Harry Styles. Put Harry Styles on. You know, maybe I don't like Taylor Swift, but maybe it's something from her old, maybe it's an old Madonna, maybe it's Prince. I don't know. Uh, but putting on something that you don't usually listen to, maybe it's Lenny Kravitz. I would just put on Lenny Kravitz because it's Lenny Kravitz, just saying, just saying. He's a very fine looking man. Very fine looking, very, very fine looking man. Just, anyways, that's my opinion. But, you know, entering into that vibration. Letters from Mama G is that vibration. It's bringing that newness, it's bringing that in. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it because I have ideas coming out, the yin yang, things I want to do in the fall, a whole setup I want to do for marketing and creating. And years ago, I was talking to a few girls about making stickers, and they said, "Well, why don't you make stickers?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know how to make stickers. It seems too hard. It seems too this." Now I'm like, "Nah, I like that idea of making stickers. Maybe it's outdated. Maybe I'm too behind the curve, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Little prayer envelopes, making up little prayer envelopes for people that when they go, they could buy like a little prayer envelope, has an affirmation, has a sticker, has maybe a bag of tea in there. I won't give out any more of my ideas, but I'm not, that's the thing. Creating something that is beautiful, creating something that is substance. I'm not gonna and anyways, if I do the tea bag thing, I'm not making the tea. I'm gonna buy like a box of tea and it'll be a specialty kind of tea. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not getting into making tea. Um, but that's it. That's the thing. If that's what you're doing, if that's the things that you are wanting to create, um, I feel like it's time for people to start doing it. And if you haven't subscribed, I'm going to throw this in. If you haven't subscribed to Letters from Mama G, it's on my Facebook. It is on, I'm putting it everywhere. I do have a goal. Uh, I mean, I don't know if I'll reach the goal by Monday. Monday's the cutoff day for the August letter, and then anything after Monday is for the September letter. And then continually having it, hopefully, no, continually growing from there. Not hopefully, but it is going to grow from there. This is, I feel the energies, especially it with the outer planets, the basket. Everybody, all the astrologers are calling it the Babora basket. And it's like, okay, but I don't know. Move away from that. Um, and yes, he mentioned it, and he mentioned a lot of other things and stuff like that. But I feel like it is a beautiful energetic gateway that is opening us up to change, opening us up to a vibration that brings us into a way of life that is a higher vibration. I often wondered, when people said, oh, the fifth dimension, or this, moving up into higher. I was like, well, with this world, I can't see it happening. I don't get what that means, and trying to, like, toss it around, and like, now I get it. Entering into this, it's like you have to come into this energy, and being the outer planets means that it's a slower move. It's not a quick fix. It's not anything that's going to, like, be done overnight. This is a vibration that is there, that moves, and as it moves, it continues to allow for you to grow, to expand, to be able to illuminate that of you. And if your passion is working with people, maybe that's very creative. Getting in, working with people, maybe it's doing yoga, maybe it's doing writing songs, maybe it's creating beautiful dishes to eat. That's all creative things to do. Maybe it's playing with your kids, you know, finding things to do in the park, today, I know it's a nice sunny day, but it's going to be way too hot to go to the park today, um, because the park's going to be awfully hot. But it's finding those really cool things to do and allowing yourself to step into the vibration. Now, August brings us this energetic gateway of, yeah, we're going to be moving. We're going to be moving into a place of substance, right? And preparedness. This is preparing us as things are going to get, they're going to get tougher. They're going to get where things are going to feel tighter for us to, let's say, buy food, do different things, like, what we want to do, like, say, go to the movies. Eddie and I were talking this morning. Eddie's my number two son, and he was saying that, we are talking about, now a lot of people going to fast food joints anymore. I know everybody's going to say, well, fast food isn't good for you. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Uh, but to go to, say, A&W for four people now will cost you $50 at least, right? And even though, yes, their food is a lot better. I knew people who owned A&W franchises. They used to tell me where they got their bacon and their pepperoni and everything comparatively to, say, A&W, and it was a higher grade, and their eggs and where they do get their eggs from and the whole bit. Yes, it is a higher. It's a very, but if you're going out and let's say you're a mom and dad and two kids, $50 is a lot of money, right? And you want to go for a treat. Uh, that's why Little Caesars usually does well, because well, it's not $5 pizza. I think it's $7 pizza now. But to get a medium pizza for $7 is still pretty good. A lot of people say, well, I don't like, I worked for Little Caesars. I made the sauce, I made the doughs. I helped my girlfriend out with her Little Caesars for a while. I did it all. But it's something that you want to be able to treat your family with something, right? I mean, that's like what we do. So this morning he treated us to breakfast, but it was it's from McDonald's, but it was $24 comparatively to 50, right? And I know a lot of you out there is like, oh my God, McDonald's, it's horrible. You just had a baby and you just did this and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Uh, that's the whole thing, is like, step away from it all and enjoy. Step away from the craziness. Step away from all of the bullshit. So, there's so much out there that can be bombardment that pulls you down. And I get it. I love conspiracy theories. I love watching, how the Spanish guy puts all of the stuff together and everything else. I think it's really cool. And it's like, and then, you know what? I just want to bless it and move away from it, and just bless my pathway and move towards what I'm doing. What I'm doing right now is not a quick get rich scheme. Hell no, it is not, because whatever came in went to whatever I needed, and then there's nothing left. There's not a lot left over. And for $12 a month, and I think I have 10 people, and I wanted 50. There's 3 people who said that they would sign up, and I sent them all the information. Haven't heard a word back from them to sign up. So, which is fine. Maybe they can't afford it. Maybe it's not, in their vibration at this time. That's totally fine. Uh, but it's allowing for openness, like, right? Openness. And that's the whole thing, right? And I just want you guys just to go out and have fun. Go out and roll the dice, do something you don't normally do, and enjoy. And if you feel inspired, definitely letters from Mama G, click the link, come on over, and receive something really cool that is created by me from my heart to you. And have a great day. Enjoy the vibrations of the day. The energies are bang on for doing something. If you are going back to the old, to something that is not vibrationally right, it's going to send you somewhere where you don't want to go. Just saying, because the outer planets are in the God realm. And when planets are in the God realm, you don't fuck around with God. That's all I got to say. So, blessings to all of you. May the Lord and Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you, and all you say and all you be and all you do. Blessed be everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.